exactly how you guys can figure out the exact amount of giveaways you need to do to get to page 1. Now, in the last video, I talked to you guys about a few different methods in regards to, you can contact Viral Launch, and they're going to give you a rough estimate. You can take a look at their online platform, to give you an estimate. You can take a look at Jungle Scout. You can use a bunch of different product research tools to get an estimate. And pretty much what you guys would do, obviously I'm going to show you, let's just say we're doing barbecue cover. Again, we search for barbecue cover. We would run the Jungle Scout extension, or Scope, or Viral Launch, Helium 10, whatever product tool you're using. Once it runs, you're going to get a rough estimate of their sales. Okay, so right here, Jungle Scout is telling me that's roughly 1,340 sales, but you want to take a look at the top 10, because typically these are going to be the top people. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're just going to add their sales. Okay, so right here we can see it's 184. Actually, let me do this. I'll show you guys. I'm able to search for a calculator. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Okay, so the first guy at the top here does 184 sales. Next person does 6,048. Then 2,259. 3,429. 2,898. 169. 1,294 plus 755 plus 796. And 640, okay? So that's a total of 18,000 sales total. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to minus that by around, I would say, 35%, just because Jungle Scout is usually off by about 35%. So that's going to give us an average around 12,000 sales for the top 10. Now we'll divide that again by 10. And the average person is doing around 1,200 sales per month. And then we divide that by 30. So it's going to give us a rough estimate of about 40 sales to be able to compete with the barbecue cover, okay? So we're going to have to do around 40 sales per day, and we're going to be able to rank with the top guys at the top, okay? Now you want to be able to do this for a minimum of 8 days, okay? So if we're doing 40 times 8, that's going to be around 320 roughly, give or take, in regards to giveaways, okay? So that's the first way that you guys can do this. Obviously, you can run different product tools, like I said. Now, the quickest way to do this, guys, is to use the Helium 10 tool, which is called the Cerebro, which you can see right here. And all you're going to do is just do a reverse search, and it's going to tell you roughly the keywords and what's needed to get to page 1. So all you need is the ASIN, so we'll just take this ASIN. We're going to do a reverse search. And now it's automatically going to spit out the products for us, and it's going to show us everything that's needed. So you're just going to look at the top exact phrase match, and now we're going to be able to take a look. Okay, so if we want to rank for grill cover, guys, we are going to need to do about 165 giveaways per day for a total of 1,300 giveaways, okay? So you can see every single keyword here, daily giveaways, and all this number is times by 8 to give you this column here, okay? So total giveaways. So this is where you guys can take a look at, less competitive keywords, so that you know exactly what you should target. Because if you're launching for this barbecue cover and your main keyword is grill cover, whether you're using Viral Launch, outside traffic, or whatever the case may be, you know that you're going to have to give away a lot of units to actually start ranking for that keyword. And this might not be the best keyword to rank for at the start, because it might cost you a lot of money to actually get to page 1. And if you don't have the reviews to stay there, then it's probably not the best thing in regards to doing that, okay? So the best thing, like I said, is use this tool to find out exactly what keywords that you can go after that still has a good search volume, that you can still target, but you don't need to give away as many units, okay? Like you can see, like this one, grill covers heavy duty waterproof. It gets over 6,000 searches a month. You only have to give away 136 total. If you want to do this one, it has 39,000. You only have to give away 520, and now you could be number 1, where 40,000 people could see you. Could be at the top. Okay, so this is a quick way, guys, to take a look at that. You can just search. You can also type in exactly what you're looking for. So let's just say we're looking for barbecue cover to see if that's going to come up. So now you can pull up all the keywords that are just relevant for that specific product that has that specific keyword in the product, and you can just take a look at that. Okay, so that is the quickest way, guys, in regards to doing that. This is why I highly recommend using Helium 10. These numbers here are very accurate. And what I mean by that is you can almost be confident 100% that if it tells you that you need to give away, let's go back to the example here. But let's just say that you want to rank for this main keyword, the grill covers, let's just say, okay, you know that if you give away 28 units within the next 4 to 5 days, you will be ranking, but you don't want to stop the ranking, guys, okay? Continue doing the giveaways until you get at least 8 days. If you're able to go 10 days, 12 days, 15 days, the longer the better, because it's showing Amazon a history trail, and that's how you're actually able to rank, okay? So when you're launching a brand new product, Amazon gives it more weight in regards to ranking quicker. However, if you run out of stock, or you have had the product for a few months and now you're trying to rank it again, it might take more than 8 days to get back to the top of page 1. In some cases, it can take up to 30 days that I've seen with products for some of my students because they stopped selling and their BSR dropped, and Amazon takes a Snapchat picture of the first time it's been on Amazon till the day that you're selling again, and they want to see the history of it, okay? So like I said, when you're launching on Amazon, I'd highly recommend using Cerebro. This is why I love Helium 10, because you pretty much have all the tools that you need here, guys, okay? You can find the keywords, you can find reverse keywords that people aren't looking up, you can find competitors' keywords, you can create your listing optimizing here, you can find keywords to track it, pretty much every tool you guys need, and they keep adding tools every other month. They're adding new tools and making this the platform a lot better. So this is why I recommend it. But as you guys can see, this is exactly how you want to know how many units you want to give away. And then some of you might be asking, well, why would I use this if I can go to Helium 10 or Viral Launch, or not Helium 10, sorry, Viral Launch or Jungle Scout, or even ZonJump, and they're going to tell me how many giveaways I have to give. Now, the problem with that is, number one, their data is not as accurate as Helium 10, but number two, you got to think about it as a business perspective. Their whole point to their business in regard to launching your business or your product is to get you to the top of page 1. If they're not able to get you to page 1, well, you're going to have a negative feedback, and you're going to spread that negative feedback with other people, okay? And they're going to start losing business. So how do they ensure that they can get you to page 1? Well, they're going to get you to over-deliver on your coupons just to confirm 100% that you're actually able to hit that ranking, okay? So perfect example, let's just take a look at the first one here, okay, grill cover, okay? So it says you need to do 165 sales per day. You might contact Viral Launch, and they might tell you, no, you need to do 190 sales per day, and that's going to get you to the top, okay? So now if you take a look at it, 190 sales minus 165, that's an extra 25 sales that they're telling you to do, and in an 8-day period, that's over 200 extra units that you're giving away for free, that you're losing money that you would not even have to do because you would still rank regardless, but they want to ensure 100% that you're going to rank to the top page 1, so they're going to get you to give away more units so that you're definitely going to beat the competitors, okay? So that's a good thing if you really don't care about it and you just want to get to page 1 and you're willing to lose those extra units to definitely beat the competition. But if you're like most people, you don't want to spend extra units when you don't have to, and this is why I would use Cerebro through Helium 10 to double check the exact numbers so that you're confident that you only have to give these numbers to get to page 1. And I've tried these multiple times, guys, like over 30 to 40 times I've used Cerebro, and it's every single time is accurate. No matter what number they tell me, as long as I do that, sometimes I'm able to rank within 2 to 3 days. But again, I continue doing it for 8 to 10 days so that I can stay on page 1. Because if you drop it after page 3 or 4, day 3 or 4, you're on page 1 and you stop the giveaways, by day 6 or 7, you might actually move down and go back to page 2 or 3, okay? So very important, guys, to make sure that you continue doing it for at least 8 days. If you're able to do it longer, it's better. So hopefully this helped you guys out in regards to being able to find out exactly what you need to do to give, or how many units you need to give away per day for an 8-day period so that you guys can rank to page 1. I'll see you guys in the next video.